Ginkgo is an ancient plant. The branches of its ancestors could have been eaten by dinosaurs. Fossilized imprints of its characteristic bilobed leaves, from which the species gets its Latin name biloba, two-lobed, are preserved in rocks that are approximately 200 million years old. Some features of the method of reproduction of ginkgo and its internal structure also indicate its deep antiquity. This is a living laboratory of evolution. Individual ginkgo plants can live for several centuries. The oldest tree in England, in Kew Gardens, was planted in 1762, when George III was on the throne. Many specimens from China, Korea, and Japan, where this tree is considered sacred, are even older. Some are said to be several thousand years old, although these are most likely legends. However, some can be over 1,000 years old, and the king ginkgo, which grows near the village of Lijiaowang in southern China, has reached a height of about 30 meters with a trunk diameter of more than 5 meters. Many ancient giants grow near sanctuaries and places of pilgrimage. In Eastern cultures, this tree is associated with longevity, and its leaves and seeds are widely used for medicinal purposes, from improving memory to treating urological diseases. Its nuts are eaten and tea is sometimes made from the leaves. Millions of years ago, ginkgo was widespread throughout the world, including North America, but it could not adapt to global cooling. In addition, some animals that pollinated male and female plants may have become extinct. In China, there are 2 areas of virgin ginkgo forests, possibly remaining from the original population. But since the veneration of this tree goes back to the distant past, it is possible that these ancient forests could also be planted by people. It is definitely known that several centuries ago, ginkgo was brought to Japan and Korea, where they began to be grown in gardens, sanctuaries, and temples. Legend has it that Confucius sat under these trees, reading, meditating, and preaching. It was in Japan that the German naturalist and physician Engelbert Kaempfer in 1691 saw and described this tree with a name transliterated from Japanese. He was very interested in the biological features of its reproduction and the putrid smell emitted by the fruits of female trees. This smell, similar to the smell of fresh vomit, is so strong that in the West they preferred to plant males that do not bear fruit. Seeds and seedlings adapted well to a wide variety of climatic conditions and circumstances, even to the polluted atmosphere of 9 megacities. This tree has become a common sight in New York, Beijing, on the streets and parks of many other cities. 1,000 years ago, on the verge of complete extinction, ginkgo is now safe and, thanks to human participation, is restoring its former habitat. Ginkgo's fall foliage is amazingly beautiful a few weeks before it falls. This continues for millions of years, which indicates its incredible vitality. The clearest evidence of this was 6 ginkgo trees from Hiroshima. 2 years after the atomic bombing on August 6, 1945, they produced young shoots from charred tree stumps. One of them was located at a distance of just over 1 kilometer from the epicenter of the explosion. Johann Wolfgang von Goethe dedicated a poem to this tree in 1815. In my garden's care and favor, from the east, this tree's leaf shows secret sense for us to savor and uplifts the one who knows.